Okay, good morning, friends. Here I am again with you with the very one of the interesting topic of Hitler. Yesterday, I told you about the youth in Nazi Germany, and in youth in just recapitulate that particular aspect, youth in Nazi Germany. Here, youth in Nazi Germany. I told you yesterday, in youth in Nazi Germany, Hitler believed that a strong Nazi society could be established by teaching Nazi ideology to the children. मैं रिकैप्चुलेट कर रहा हूं आपके साथ जो कल हमने पढ़ाया उसको दोबारा मैं आपको समझा रहा हूं so that it should not be wiped off from your brain. Right? नाजी आइडियोलॉजी जो है बच्चों को पढ़ाई जाती थी किसमें स्कूलों के अंदर. Is to be established by teaching. We have to teach. They used to think that Nazi has to be taught by the teachers to the children, a control over the child both in the school and outside of the school. For this, following measures were adopted. मैं points बना चुका हूं, तो those are the points. The points were all schools were cleaned and purified. Children and teachers of Jews and Gypsies were thrown out of the school. Their services were terminated. The school's textbooks were rewritten. German and Jews could not sit and play together. Mind it, German and Jews, they could not sit and play together. Racial science was introduced to justify Nazi ideology. Racial science. What do racial science means? Nazi people are much more superior, they must be intellectual, they are the best, they are the Aryans, they are the superior, all other races are inferior. Right? Then children were taught to be loyal, submissive, hate Jews, and worship Hitler. It's very important. Children were taught to be loyal towards Germany, towards Hitler, submissive. अपने आप को बिल्कुल समर्पण करना submissive कहते हैं. Hate Jews, they have to hate the Jews and worship Hitler. Sports like boxing, I told you, encourage violence. Hitler wants to encourage violence against Jews and aggressive among the children. Hitler thought that boxing could make children iron-hearted. He wants, who is the he? He means Hitler. Hitler wants that children should be iron-hearted. उनके जो दिल और दिमाग बिल्कुल तंदुरुस्त और सख्त होने चाहिए. And they should be strong. They should be masculine, right? So, and youth organization were made responsible for educating German youth in spirit of National Socialism. So this was youth in Nazi Germany. Today, my topic is art of propaganda. The art of propaganda. And what is the meaning of propaganda? Just Hitler wants to tell throughout the world that whatever he is doing correct, and he is not killing anyone, right? And you know the Nazi regime. Here it is. Now come to the point. This is art of propaganda. Yeah, I told you I will. Today I will. The topic will finish today. The art of propaganda. Nazi regime used language and media with care and often to great effect. The terms they coined to describe their various practices are not deceptive. They are chilling. Nazi never used the word kill or murder. They were doing mass murder. Right. So, but they were not using the word murder. What they were using, the word was special treatment. Special treatment. This is the word for the against the Jews. They were killing the Jews, but they don't want to tell the word that they are killing the Jews. They used a special word. The word was special treatment and final solution. Special treatment final solution. Here it is. Special treatment, financial solution, final solution. The words kill or murder in the official communication was not there. Right? Special treatment and final solution. And they were, another word was disinfection and selection. Evacuation. Evacuation meant deporting people to the gas chamber. Evacuation means deporting people to the gas chamber. Here it is. Here you can say in the screen, see in the screen also. Gas chambers. Do you know what the gas chamber were? They were level at disinfection areas. आपको पता है गैस चैम्बर्स क्या होते हैं? उनको ना बच्चों को लोगों को गैस चैम्बर भेज दिया जाता था. For gas they used to they inhale because there were no any other option and they used to kill. They used to die from gases, from the various poisonous gases. So those were gas chambers. And that Hitler was not using the word gas chamber. He was using just infection areas and looked like a bathrooms. वो जो gas chambers है ना, gas chambers नहीं दिखाई देते थे. They were fitted with ultra modern just like bathrooms and equipped with fake shower heads. उनमें फेक शार हेड्स होता था, राइट? उनमें से गैसेस बाहर निकलती थी. So those gas chambers was looked like washrooms or bathrooms. Media were carefully used to win support for the regime and popularize its worldview. Nazi, yeah, Nazi ideas were spread through films, radio, posters, and slogans, leaflets. In posters, groups identified as the enemies of Germans were stereotyped, mocked, abused as they were evils. उनको posters दे दिए जाते थे जहाँ पे Jews को और दूसरे लोगों को they used to tell them these are the people who destroyed the German people, Germany. And in posters, groups identified as enemies. Posters में इन कुछ groups को enemies दिखाया जाता था. They were killing them. And they used to be abused, they used to mock, they used to describe them as an evil, shaitan. Socialists and liberals were represented as weak and degenerate. Socialists, communists, they used to be who wanted that society should be in a better position. They used to say the society or democracy is the word of the weak people. Democracy is a word of the weak people, coward people. डरपोक लोगों की निशानी है democracy. यहाँ पे democracy नहीं चलनी चाहिए. German के अंदर. He used to say because we want the pure Aryans. We want that violence should be spread against enemies of the German. We want a typical masculine youth who wants to gather themselves for the Germany, right? So वो अपने आप को इकट्ठा हिटलर चाहता था कि जितने भी यूथ हैं ये बिल्कुल प्योर जर्मन्स हो, right? Blue eyed ho, masculine ho, and they should hate other inferior race. He wants to he wants to popularize boxing so that violence should be spread against the enemies of Germany. They were attacked as malicious foreign of agents. Propaganda films were made to create hatred for Jews. आप यहाँ पे देखोगे, this person, this Hitler, he in every sentence he used to use that we should hate Jews. यहूदियों के साथ नफरत, यहूदियों के साथ excess violence होना बहुत जरूरी है. They are the inferior race, we are the superior, and we have to enlarge our borders. हमको दूसरे देशों को capture करना है, so that every aspect of German it should be called Germany. इसका एक slogan था. In Hindi, I'm telling you that particular slogan. Hindi mein ko, it was in Germany, and now I'm translating it into Hindi so that you can well understand what this man Hitler used to think about Germany. He used to say, सूर्य की किरणें जहां जहां पर भी पड़ती हैं, सूर्य की किरणें जहां जहां पर भी पड़ती हैं, इस धरती का जर्रा जर्रा वो जर्मनी का है. मतलब wherever sun lights are there, that particular every inch belongs to Germany. You think about it. वो कैसे अपनी जर्मनी के बारे में सुनता था या सोचता था अपनी जर्मनी के बारे में. In excess he was in love with Germany. In excess he used to love his own country. In excess. He was very much in excess of patriot. He used to say that kill those people who hate Germany, who want to destroy Germany. So he used to say like this. Means he wants the whole world should be should be under the aggression, under the power of Germany. Understood now? So the most infamous film was The Eternal Jew. Orthodox Jews were stereotyped and marked. They were shown with the flowing birds wearing caftans, where in reality it was difficult to distinguish German Jews by outward appearance because they were highly assimilated community. Right. So they were referred to as vermin, rats, pests. Matlab, Jews go, he used to say they were the rats, they were the enemies, they were the animals, they are the inferiors, right? He used to call like that. And he used to abuse every part. He used to have abusive languages, abusive words against against Jews. So then this was the art of propaganda. He wants to show the world that whatever he is doing, it is correct, it is not, it is accepted, it should be acceptable and all. Then next topic is ordinary people. Like, give me some time. Yeah, ordinary people and the crime against humanity. Ordinary people and the crime against humanity. Many ordinary people genuinely believe that only Nazism could bring prosperity and well being for them. Some Germans opposed Nazism, but the large majority of Germans had no courage to protest. देखिए basically one thing. Sometime you have there are two options. You said yes or you said no. In one option, you have to say yes. Another one is no. You hate Jews or you don't hate Jews. You love Germany, you don't love Germany. Then, majority of Germans had no courage to protest against Hitler. उनके पास करेज नहीं था, उनके पास साहस नहीं था कि वो हिटलर के अगेंस्ट कुछ बोल सके. Because they knew it, that they will be killed by the German army, by the people of Hitler. So they don't have, they were the mute spectators. उनके पास और कोई चारा नहीं था जब उनके सामने उनके दोस्तों को ले जाया जाता था, for the gas chambers and all. They cannot help them to free them. They don't have the courage. But lot of German people, they believe that only Nazism could bring prosperity and well-being for them. Only Nazism. Nazi plus ism. Nazi के सिद्धांत को Nazism कहा जाता है. I told you earlier also. So only Nazism could bring prosperity and well-being for them. Some Germans opposed Nazism, but they have no choice. But large majority of Germans had no courage to protest against Jews. Sorry, against Hitler. Then there was another part here. It's a small story, right? Small story about the Nazism. First, they came for communists. Well, I was not a communist. So I said nothing. Then they came for the Social Democrats. Well, I was not a Social Democrat, so I did nothing. Then they came for the trade unionists, but I was not a trade unionist, and they came for, and at last they came for the Jews. But I was not a Jew, so I did little. Then when they came for me, there was no one left who could stand for me. Right? It was the end of a poet who was a Jew, right? And he said that uh, he was a, the person believed in Nazism, but he was against the Hitler's ideology. So आखिर में क्या होता है कि वो मैं हिंदी में समझा देता हूँ. पहले वो कम्युनिस्ट के लिए आए मेरे पास, मैं कम्युनिस्ट नहीं थी. वो देन उन्होंने मुझे कुछ नहीं कहा. फिर वो सोशल डेमोक्रेट्स के लिए आए, मैं सोशल डेमोक्रेट्स नहीं थी, तो उन्होंने मुझे कुछ नहीं कहा. उन्होंने फिर वो ट्रेड यूनियन के लिए आए, मैं ट्रेड यूनियन भी नहीं थी, तो उसने मुझे कुछ नहीं कहा. वो जीव वो कहते लगे कि आई एम अ जीव, तो मैंने कहा मैं जीव नहीं हूं, तो वो चले गए. आखिर वो मेरे लिए आए एंड दे पिक अप मी, और उन्होंने मुझे मार दिया. So this was the end of the chapter, right? And rest, these 2 points are there. Knowledge about Holocaust. इन नॉलेज का कहां से पता, इनके हॉलोकास्ट का मतलब इस कत्लेआम का कहां से पता चला. Lot of people, they were lot of media was there. Information about Nazi practices had trickled out of Germany. धीरे धीरे नाजी प्रैक्टिस कैसे होती थी वहां पे, कैसे लोगों को मारा जाता था, धीरे धीरे जर्मनी से बाहर निकलने लगा. And the last year of regime, but it was only after the war ended that Germany was defeated that the world came to realize that the ended and Germany was defeated. That world came to realize all of us what had happened. जब जर्मनी हार गई सेकेंड वर्ल्ड वॉर में, तब उनको पता चला कि जर्मनी के अंदर ज्यूज के अगेंस्ट या दूसरे लोगों के अगेंस्ट क्या घटनाएं घटी हैं. हाउ दे वर सिस्टमेटिकली किल्ड, how Holocaust was there, how Jews were killed. So this was the end of the chapter, right? And tomorrow I will go. Today I will this chapter's end, and tomorrow I will start with geography, that is natural vegetation and wildlife. This Hitler chapter is over now. Today I will give you homework. You revise the chapter thoroughly. This is an important part. Right. Tomorrow you will be with natural vegetation and wildlife. Again, I'm repeating, you will be with natural vegetation and wildlife. Till then, take care and have a nice time. I hope you have enjoyed this part. You have enjoyed this Hitler. You can well imagine what type of Hitler was, but whatever he was, maybe you liked him, maybe you don't like him, but still in Germany, lot more than half of the German people, ज्यादा से ज्यादा लोग अभी भी वो यही कहते हैं कि basically Hitler was the savior of Germans. Hitler was the savior of Germany. Thank you and have a nice time.